tribute to Bud Medwick, an 85-year-old friend who still earns part of his living by climbing in Stony Brook Harbor.
Oh, boy.
It began when a friend told him that I had used my computer to restore one of his old and badly damaged photographs. Bud Medwick flew 30 missions of a B-17 bomber in World War II. There were 2 machine gun positions in the so-called waist of the plane, midway between the wing and the tail, manned by 2 men standing almost back to back, called waist gunners. Since B-17s did not have a pressurized cabin, waist gunners stood with oxygen masks in fleece-lined leather suits by open windows, where the outside temperature at 20,000 feet was 30 degrees below zero. I had the honor of reading this on Memorial Day at the VA Hospital Nursing Home in Northport. And after the reading, a man with no legs rolled up to me and said, "Bless you for this. I was one of them." He pulled an old photograph of himself in his leather suit from his wallet and asked the nurse to make a copy for me, which is now one of my most treasured possessions. Waist gunner. It is late. I am at the computer repairing tears in a 55-year-old photograph recently salvaged from a garage, removing wrinkles in the emulsion from the front of a flannel shirt, cutting and pasting scales to heal a torn section of a 50-pound striped bass held proudly by a man with a small boy at his side. "Whatever you want to charge him," said his 84-year-old fisherman friend, "he'll be happy to pay." It was his biggest fish. It is 1943. The sirens are wailing in the streets. It is yet another air raid. I sit huddled beneath my kindergarten desk, the brace on my leg sticking awkwardly into the aisle. The rest of me, head down, right knee clutched to chest, the position civil defense said would be best if the bombs began falling. While in the skies beyond the Atlantic, 4 miles high, a would-be fisherman, Bud Medwick, is standing back to back with his fellow waist gunner in the narrow aisle of a B-17, a pile of spent cartridges at his feet, his 30th mission over enemy territory. His trigger finger poised, his sharp eyes scanning the clouds for even a glint of some far-out approaching pinpoint of metal, a Messerschmitt bearing down at 400 miles an hour, with his 4 machine guns about to blaze into the open window where he stands. Second by second, his life hanging in the balance. And now, 62 years gone by, the words, "whatever you want to charge him," hang meaningless in the air. Even at the thought, my eyes well up. This work cannot be for sale at any price. It is a labor of love, small token of gratitude. Yeah.